Alright guys, this is Dave, Diablo here. I'm doing some goblin runs through old ruins of Tristram, and I just wanted to show you something interesting that I found. You see me running from this guy because I have my magic find gear on and I don't want to get owned, but there's an anvil that spawns every once in a while, and usually it drops a magic level. I guess it's got a pretty broad loot table. I've seen everything from level 54s all the way up to 60 magic and rares for that. From that little anvil, and it's a very rare spawn. I'll only see it like 1 out of maybe every 10 or 15 times. So basically, with this goblin run, what you're gonna do
Diablo himself
is you're going to I'll start from the beginning after I get through this one here. But basically, you're gonna come to the old ruins, and there's a dark cellar here that sometimes spawns. If you go in here, there's usually a little treasure goblin up there. Now this one's glowing blue. That means he probably has a couple rares on him and a lot of magic items. Hopefully he has a couple rares on him. As you see, I am using my magic find gear, and I'm not really all that powerful with my magic find gear on, to be honest with you. I'm only rocking 10k DPS, 5100 armor, and 19k HP, so I can easily get two-shotted here. But I have 136% magic find, which is really not that much in the grand scheme of things. And my resistances here, if I pop Warcry, they're still pretty substantial for this, so I think it'll be okay, although I know better. Usually what I do is I'll pop Warcry, I'll go in here, throw down, ignore paint. I did not expect for that to happen though. Let's hope I get enough Fury. I need to get Fury built up for Wrath real quick so I can take him out. Ah, nice. Noob mistake right there. Hit the wrong button. Come on, dude. There we go. Alright, easy day, easy day. But yeah, he dropped a couple rares. Let's go ahead and take out these mobs too. They don't kill me. Okay, good, they didn't kill me. It's happened before, that's the only reason why I said that. So he did drop me a couple rares, some Tomes of Secrets, which are nice. Those are, he dropped 4 of those. It's pretty substantial. Maybe that's what the blue means, that he has those tomes on him. Regardless, though, he did drop me 2 rares here. Looks like I got a Fell Axe and some armed guards. Hate to throw stuff out, but you know what, sometimes it's just a necessity here. So let's throw out some of our lower level stuff that's probably not going to sell very well anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up this, and that. Alright, so right off the bat we have some armor here, level 59, 57 strength, plus 5% life. That's not very good. I could vendor that for 565, so I guess I'll hold on to it. I always say that, that's why my inventory is always so cluttered. So we got a rare two-handed axe here, 235 damage, required level 54. I think I'm going to have to salvage that. Bracers. We have some level 60 bracers, 183 armor, 67 strength, 101 dexterity, and 79 vitality. So that might actually fetch a pretty penny off the auction house. It's got some pretty good stats on it, so I'm going to hold on to that and probably pop it up there for 15-20k. Kind of cheap. I kind of Walmart my stuff off, I guess. Okay, so basically what I'll do now is we'll go ahead and exit out of this game. Now there's 2 ways to do this. It's really up to you. Let's leave a bunch of gold on the ground. That's a great move. And go ahead and check this guy. I don't want the square. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport out of here. And once you get to town, you can just go ahead and exit game. I always do this because it's quicker. You don't have to wait the 10 seconds. It's probably about the same amount of time though. Okay, so to get to this, you're going to need to be in Inferno. Preferably to explore cellar off the Legacy of Cain. It's pretty easy to run to with avoiding any champion mobs or anything, so you can still farm this if you can't do a lot of the solo stuff in Inferno. So you're going to go ahead and select that quest. It's going to say resume game for me because I've already been running it a few times. Start game in your case. Game will go ahead and start up here. And if you've already ran it a couple times, you'll automatically start in the old ruins. If not,
Diablo
you will get
this place.
You'll be in town and you can use the waypoint. Just go to the old ruins, click that. You're going to start here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to run south. Always get this weapon rack. Again, I don't know why it keeps popping up on me. Again, sometimes rares or legendaries will drop off that rack, as well as the forge that sometimes spawns there. You're going to come into the dark cellar. Now there's going to be a few things that can happen here. 1, you can walk into a completely empty room. 2, you can walk in with a bunch of trash mobs just hanging around. 3, you can walk in and there's a treasure goblin and a bunch of trash mobs. Or 4, you can walk in, there'll be an elite. And sometimes there's a chest. Combination of many of those things, I guess. This looks like a trashy run here, so we'll go ahead and exit back out. In this case, I'm just going to run out to the teleporter, and I'll show you a really quick way to log out of a game. If you go to your waypoint, you click on this, instantly hit escape and hit leave game. You don't even have to wait for the animation to finish. You might get that, but whatever. That's not showing any direct effect on me right now, so I don't believe it will you either. So I'm going to go ahead and do us all a favor. I'm going to turn my sound down a little bit in game. I think that'll help rectify or exemplify my voice. So once you do resume game one time, you'll start up here in the top left corner. Basically same premise, run around the trash mobs, try not to get hit. Grab the weapon rack. I didn't look at the blue from the last time. Run around these guys. Kind of sewing needle your way through there, I guess. Run into the dark cellar again. We've got the same trash mobs. There's a chest there, so I will go ahead and clear this room out. You never know with chests in this mode. Things can be good or things can be really bad. Basically, same principle here that you use when you're fighting anything else that's in my build. You're just going to build up until you get to Wrath. Pop Wrath. Tank everything down real quick. Hate to do that against these guys, but you know what? It happens sometimes. And that was a crappy chest. So that's basically the gist of the run. You can do this as many times as you want and get different things. I don't think it's a glitch. I don't think it's a bug. It's reminiscent of some of the chest runs we used to do on Diablo 2 back in the day, way back in the day. I don't know if any of you remember that, but just an idea there, guys. Give that a shot. Subscribe to my channel if my video helped you at all. Feel free to post any comments. Constructive criticism is always welcome, and trolls will be trolls. So, guys, go ahead and get me. That's cool. Take it easy, guys. This is D3 Diabolus, or you can add me as a friend in game. My code is Diabolus, #1574. Diabolus, #1574. Feel free to add me. We can do some runs together. Take it easy.